Hello, this is Faith Katai on investing in women and girls. As you know, March is a Women's Month. And on this episode, we feature Catherine Mwenya, a female bus driver who is in a male-dominated profession. Welcome to the program, Catherine.
Thank you, Faith.
To set the ball rolling, tell us about yourself. Who is Catherine Mwenya?
Catherine Mwenya is a family woman. She's a mom and a wife too. I am Mrs. Perry. I have 4 kids, 2 boys, 2 girls. My educational background, not much about it because it has been upside and down. I'm not a grade 12 certificate holder. I only have a grade 9 certificate. I wrote my grade 9 at Chazanga Basic Primary School. That's where I did my grade 9. I did good, but due to some financial problems, I couldn't go in grade 10. So from there, I got married. You know, being married as a small girl, I didn't know much about marriage. It wasn't in my brains. So I had to struggle with my marriage. It wasn't a good journey. From there, I had 2 kids with the man. Girls. I was divorced in 2012 when I was pregnant. I only had 1 girl, and then I was pregnant for the 2nd girl. I gave birth to a girl. From there, I went to do a course at SOS. Yeah, so one day I saw a female driver, truck driver. She was driving a tanker of fuel. And I said to myself, if she can do it, I can. Because I always had that passion of to say, but I can drive. And then it came to my mind to say, let me try. So I started following a male friend, a conductor, by the way. He introduced me to this IC. I was staying there as a freelancer for a day, and I would just get maybe sometimes a 20 kwacha or a 30 kwacha for a day. I went back home. Mind you, by then I was divorced, staying at my mom's place. So even my parents did not know what I was doing in a day. They thought I was going to my industry, working, because I knew if I tell them to say, Mommy, I want to do this, they would say, no, by the way, my father is a pastor. Yeah. I knew they wouldn't allow me to do that. So I started doing it. Security. I like worked with those people for a year. And then I learned how to be a conductress. That's where I started from, before being a bus driver. So from there, my IC nambona munga vamvalika kubalance. So I saw a female driver again, which was Ida at Capital Buses Flash. I was just admiring her, by the way. When she passes, I thought if I knew how to drive an automatic, I can also drive a manual. Again, I saw another one, which was Malau. She was driving a Flash H by then. Yes. And I approached her one day. I just greeted her. Madam, how are you? She said, I'm fine. She had a conductress also named Janet. So I went to the conductress. How do you do these things? She said, it's not easy, my sister, but I just have to do it because I love doing it. And I said to myself, if she can do it and she loves doing it and I love to, let me try. I tried. I went to a male driver. I approached him. And sadly, he said, no, I can't work with a woman. You know, my wife will start thinking maybe I'm going out with you or so. Again, I went back home. What will I do? I tried another one again. Not a woman, but a man. I tried another one. Andrew, by then he was also a conductor at Flash. Yeah, Andrew. Andrew, I want to do this. I like it. I love doing it. It's my passion. He said, nope. You can't. You're supposed to be at home washing plates, not doing men's job. You can't do it. It's not even easy out there. And I said, I would try. Try me, you see. he was given a first bus, which was Gogo D at Capital Buses, and he took me. I started from town going to Challenge. And people were saying, who is this woman? What is she doing? And some people were thinking maybe she takes drugs or gets alcohol. That's how she manages her work. And believe me, I am a sober person. I don't take drugs, no beer. 2 days, 3 days, 4. I met some mwangwazi. Wachumzima choka hapo hapa. Ushitapo chanya hapa. Siva wakazi viniva wamuna. And then kunyumba kasikeni mambare mwamai. Believe me, I felt sad. Because, but why are they telling me this? But I can do it. Yeah? And then you run as if maybe sivipanka, but I can do it. I survived and I learned how to drive through Capital Buses, which was a manual. I was given a chance. I entered as a leaf, and now I'm here. I'm a bus driver. I drive a Gogo 99.
Great. So where did you get your motivation?
My
To get into this
motivation
profession?
came from my mom. She always advised me to say, you have strength in you. You can do what you want if you really want to do it. If you just have that passion of a thing, try it. Do it and it will happen. And I tried and it happened. Here I am.
Beautiful. So how long have you been a bus driver?
Okay, it hasn't been long, not more than a year. I stayed for a long time, like 9 years, Pado, a conductress. And believe me, I fed my children into it, my parents. My dad doesn't work. But I do support them with the rate I get from my job. It hasn't been wrong.
Awesome. So as a bus driver, a female bus driver, what are some of the experiences you've encountered on the road?
Whoa. It's tough, but I really want it, so I just have to balance things up. You know, there are times that maybe you're driving, there's an IC or a lost driver, and then no, they will just come into your bus. Then guys up then you just get free. It's a challenge, I'm telling you. It's a very big challenge. But I just have to balance things up because it's my passion. I love doing it.
On the challenges, that takes me to the challenges. Some of the challenges you've mentioned when you're on the road, there are times where you encounter where someone is telling you you are driving and maybe you get in their way and then they just shout through the window. Fellow bus drivers, right?
Yes.
They will say, "Iwe chimzimai enda kunyumba ikapike nsima." How does that make you feel? And how do you overcome that? Because I'm sure there are these negative sentiments from the fellow drivers, especially men.
Yeah. I overcome them by believing in myself. You know, it doesn't matter what somebody says about you. It matters what you feel you can do. It's a big challenge, but I overcome them by sometimes you just don't have to answer back, because in paradigm, and you have to expect anything. And then in everything there is an advantage and disadvantage. That's a big disadvantage that we have as women. And working with men is not easy. It's not easy, I'm telling you. Sometimes it will just come out to say, but you're not there to do that. You're there to work And I tell them I'm here to work, not to fight. If you want to fight, go for boxing. Me, I'm here to work. And another challenge that I have, passengers. You know, we carry a lot of people in and out from the bus, from morning till evening. It's not easy. You just have to have a big heart. Because carrying passengers is being like vamaibusa. Utangurira abantu bambiri kusogolo. You feel like their whole lives are in your hands. And you just have to be strong. And you have to have a big heart for that. We carry some of the passengers we just come out to each chimuzimai. Chona ni mwechingene sera magia. Sinchito ya wakazi ni ya wamuna. Kile bonobati. It's life. And due to the type of jobs that I chose. It's not easy, but here I am. I'm working.
Wonderful. When it comes to family, when you were getting into this male-dominated field of a female bus driver, how did your family take it?
Wow. My family accepted it. Because me, I grew up in a home of too many boys. By the way, I come in a family of 10. I am the 8th born. We're just 4 girls, 6 boys. And I, being the smallest, I'm the youngest girl in my family. So I was brought up in a family of too many boys. So even my brought up was showing to say, this one is tough. This one cannot do this, can do. So they accepted my job, seeing the way I am and where I can fit. It hasn't been a problem from my family, but it had a problem to my husband. I thank God that I have a husband who supports me. He's also a bus driver, by the way. To my kids, I spare time for them. I have a baby, by the way, he's 1 year 6. Yeah. I spare time for them. I do have time for job. When I wake up around 04:30, I make my bed, I sweep my bed, and I bath, I start going for work. Yeah, I do spare time for my husband, big time. By the way, I cook for myself, and I do have that time to cook.
Great. Let's take a short break. Stay tuned. Welcome back. In case you have just tuned in, you are watching Investing in Women and Girls, a special program highlighting success stories of some of the women in Zambia. And in the studio, I have with me Catherine Mwenya, who is in a male-dominated field, a female bus driver. Catherine, let's get back to our interview. So, Catherine, what are some of the, in your own opinion, what are some of the qualities that someone needs to have for them to get into this field?
In our field, like our job, the type of qualities. I tell you, being a bus driver, you don't need quality. Because what is needed there is strength. You need to have a stable mind. Because we don't carry goods, we carry people. And it's not easy carrying a person from one destination to the other. Yeah, so you just need to have a sober mind. Yeah.
So we have women who are watching this program right now, those who are aspiring to become female bus drivers, some of them in a different field, but it's a male-dominated field. What would you say to them?
I would urge my fellow women to come on, come all. I urge my friends who are at home drinking alcohol, saying there are no jobs. Jobs are there. There is a very big gap in women when it comes to transportation. I know you are there, you are at home, sitting, doing nothing, thinking that there is nothing you can do since you're not educated, you've never been to school. Don't just sit around. Come. there's always somewhere to start from before you get used to something. I was not used to, but I got used to everything. And don't look at challenges. You can overcome them. Just by getting into it, you will see that there's nothing. Come on, come on. We need you here. You know what a man can do, a woman can do, ×2. Believe me, you. To all those girls who are at home, napapata. We can do better than that. Instead of just staying home, putting lipstick, no, zamwera kuti, apa, kapenda, you know all those things. And in this our generation, if you're not working as a woman, believe me, no man will come and marry you because they need help from you too. A man needs somebody that will stand there to say, no, she's my wife, she has come back. And yes, we are blessed, Mwandi. As a woman, we are blessed. Because a woman can give birth, look at the kids, take care of the husband, and go for work. A man cannot do that. We can still spare time to say, no, I will go for work this time, I will wash plates this time, I will take care of the kids this time. That time can be shared. Na time ya salak yoshitavina. Come on, especially in nation Baba. I need to see more women driving instead of bazini double. No, a woman. No, they just have to get used to it to say no. Women are on board now. They are here. We're working with them.
Beautiful. So this year's theme for Women's Day is International Women's Day is invest in women and girls, accelerate progress. How do you interpret it?
Me, I want to urge BOM, government, kindly help us with the women. We are sinking. Okay, we can stand on our own, but we need men to come on board. If we ngati mungakwanise kulekerera say, no, my wife can do this, kajaka support, that's what we need. Just support and believe in us. We can do better. And for those who want to invest in women, please, please do so. Please do so. Because a woman can do things better. Better.
As we come to the end of the program, what are your closing remarks concerning this International Women's Day?
As we are marching, let's march all, and let's put strength on it. It's only the mindset and the strength that will keep us up. Let's not say, no, me, I can't do this. It's not my thing. No, sininga pushing a wheelbar. No, sininga kwenda kuchipoa ati naenda kuzesi kondine mkazi. Awe ine ngatukerepo ini. How? No, me, I come from a family of this, ngatukerepo. It's your family, not you. We want you, not your family. Imwane mkumama wakukombona. Wake up, stand up. Let's do something that will raise women and girls up. Because I'm talking to you who's at home. You can be an example of one, an example of generation. Because it only took Paul one Bible. Believe me, you can never be poor. But Paul made history of the Bible. We can also be history of our generation. Let's stand up. Women, girls, especially girls. Let's stop alcohol. We stop drugs. Let's just not go home. Tasiya michombo panja na misana. Let's just concentrate pa vindu vamene vinga tiletere sogolo, not kubwerera kumboyo.
Catherine Mwenya, thank you for making an appearance on Investing in Women and Girls.
Thank you.
Well, that is all we prepared for you on Investing in Women and Girls, a special program highlighting success stories of some of the women in Zambia. On behalf of the entire Zanis production team, I have been Faith Katai. Have a pleasant viewing.